Hey, what's up, guys? Thomas Apodaca here, Strong First Level 2 Kettlebell Instructor, and I'm coming at you with part 3 of my Kettlebell Snatch series. All right, so part 1, part 2, we covered how to get the bell from the ground up overhead in the Kettlebell Snatch. Part 2, we focused on the drop down with the kettlebell. All right, part 3, we're gonna put it together with the 2 drills that I love to do to put it all together. 3 drills actually. So I want you to practice so we can put it all together. And then on my next video, we're going to actually do consistent snatches. I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. So how do we do that for part 1? For part 3. So my first drill is going to be getting the bell, press and drop, which I covered in part 2. The second drill is going to be snatching it up and then dropping it down. And then we're going to put it together for my last drill, where you put those 2 together so you can do consistent snatches. These drills are going to help you refine that snatch from the top and then snatch from the bottom to the top and drop from the top down. All right, these are 2 drills I love to practice every time I'm going to do snatches. I warm up with these so I can refine that movement, and then I go into my consistent snatches. All right, so first one's going to be press from the top. If you've watched part 2 already, and if you haven't, check that out. If you haven't seen any of them, check out 1 and 2 after this. Part 2, the first step is going to be, which I covered in part 2, is the press drop, all right? Or not the press drop. It's going to be, the press drop is the first part, or second part. The first part is going to be snatching the bell up, because that's step 1. How do I get the bell overhead? Well, first off, we got to snatch it up, all right? So what I like to do, you're just going to snatch your bell up, all right? So I covered this in part 1, but real quick, you want to, of course, get that one arm swing down, and then you want to tame that arm, pull that ball up, and press it up by punching it through. All right, so this first drill or exercise is going to be just getting that bell up. So you get it up overhead, all right? And so instead of dropping it down, you're just going to bring it back into that rack position, all right? Then you're going to drop it back behind you. Snatch it up again. All right. Okay, that's what I covered in part 1. And then you snatch it up again. And then repeat. All right, dropping it down. In step 3, we're going to take that to the next level. All right. You're going to actually do consistent reclean snatches. All right. So what do I mean by that? So you're going to get that bell, snatch it up overhead. Okay. And then you're going to let it drop, and then you're going to re-snatch it up to the top, and then drop it down. Actually, sorry, snatch it up, bring it down, snatch it up, bring it down, and we're going to repeat that exercise, all right? So let me show you how that looks. Okay, so you're going to snatch it from the top. Okay, bring it down to the rack position. We're not dropping it. That's the next step. And then instead of letting it drop down to the ground and re-snatching it like we did in part 1, I want you to re-clean it and snatch it. So you're going to drop it, knowing you're going to re-snatch it up. So drop, back up, back to the rack position, drop, back up. All right, practice 3 to 5 reps of these. Okay, show you what that's like from the front. So basically, again, just like the clean, you want to get that elbow out of the way. You're re-cleaning. The first step is the clean. It's like you're going to clean it, but instead of cleaning it, you're going to snatch it up. Drop, top, bring it down, drop, top, bring it down. All right? So that's my first drill I want you to do. Second drill is going to be what we covered in step 2, except you're going to redo it. You're going to re-clean it. You're going to press the bell up, okay? You're going to let it drop, re-clean it. Instead of letting it down to the ground, you're going to re-clean it, and you're going to we're going to do consistent reps of those, 3 to 5 reps. All right, how does that look? All right, so clean, press, okay, knowing, all right, I'm going to drop it down. Cover this in step 2, but you're going to nudge that wrist forward, collapse that elbow, but instead of letting it down to the ground like we did in step 2, like this, we're going to re-clean it right away. So clean it up, press. Okay, I'm gonna drop. Then I'm gonna reclean it into the rack position, right from the top. Drop, reclean, press, drop, reclean, press, drop, reclean, and press. All right, 3 to 5 reps of these, focusing on the drop this time. The reason I have these exercises, these drills broken up is so you can focus on top down, drop down, consistent reps. That's why you're not setting it to the ground, all right? So again, drop, clean, press, and then again, drop, clean, press. And the last one, you just drop it down, sit down safely, all right? So those are the first 2 drills, guys. First one's gonna be, like I said, snatch it up to the top, bring it down to the rack, re-snatch it to the top, right? That's how you can focus on getting the belt up to the top and doing consistent back swings, because the snatch, you're gonna be doing a consistent back swing, right? As you see here, I'm snatching it, okay? It's still a back swing. I re-snatch it, all right? So you're practicing half of that drill by bringing it down here, back swing, snatch it up, bring it to the rack, back string, snatch it up, all right? Bring it to the rack and set it down. The reason I have you bring it to the rack so you can just focus completely on getting it to the top and that back swing without the drop down. That's the second drill, like I just covered, is the drop down, all right? So how do we do the drop down? Or what I'm having you focus on in the drop down is obviously the drop down part. So letting it forward, letting it drop, but then again, focusing on the back swing, because that's part of the snatch, is the back swing part of it. And what you're focused on the second drill is just the drop. All right, that's why I'm having you do that. So instead of snatching it up, press it up. All right, focus on the top, practice this, wrist forward, elbow collapse, but then back swing it, reclean it, because that's the same thing you're gonna do on the snatch. As you see, but instead of cleaning, you're gonna snatch it, but it's still going to the same position, back swing, drop, clean. Here's the difference. Same thing, same back swing, except I'm going to snatch it up, all right, on the full snatch. This is why I'm having you practice this. Drop, but then I snatch it instead of cleaning it. All right, that's the difference, all right? So, do it again. Okay, so that is the step 2, is focusing on the drop down. All I want you to do is put that drop down together, which I covered in step 2 and more in depth, but all you're focusing on is the drop, reclean, press, drop. All right, press, drop, reclean, press, drop, reclean, press, drop. All right, so these in themselves are workouts. These drills are exercises. It gets your heart rate going, but it gives you an opportunity to practice each individually, snatching it from the bottom, and then just bring it down to the rack, focusing on this, the bottom up, all right? And then pressing it up, and then focusing on the top down, dropping, recleaning. All you're focusing on is the top down, all right? So those are my 2 drills, okay? Once you get that down, you can put these 2 together to do rep snatches, all right? Okay, you're gonna do rep snatches after this. But first, you need to get these 2 drills down so we can really refine that movement. And then you can do consistent rep snatches. That's why I'm having you do the back swing and either pressing it up and dropping it down, or re-snatching it. Because we have to get you doing consistent reps before we get into that full-on kettlebell snatch, all right? So practice these exercises, guys. I want you to learn this properly, safely, and effectively, but I also want you to just enjoy it. Enjoy the process, enjoy the process of learning this drill. Once you get it down, guys, it's gonna seem like it's so simple. It's gonna be so easy. It's gonna feel like, well, how did I do that? Like when I do that kettlebell snatch, it might look really simple, really easy. I didn't start there. I saw my level 1, went to my strong first level 1. I saw them instructing it, teaching it. It's like, how did they get the kettlebell up so smoothly and drop down so smoothly? That's what I'm teaching you how to do step by step by step, so you can knock that down. All right, and then we can get into the third part of this, which is my next video. You can get those down. You can do these properly. You can do them right, guys. All right, so that's what it's all about. Practice this. Get this in. Step one is real quick. Snatch it up, and then bring it down to the rack. Reach snatch. Bring it down to the rack. Focusing on just this top, from the bottom to the top. All right, I covered this in video 1, part 1, and how to do that. Check that out if you haven't seen that already. And then you go do it on each side, 3 to 5 reps on each side, and then go to step 2, or drill 2, is the press, and it's the drop down. So you press it up, drop, re-clean it up, press, drop, re-clean it up, press, drop. All right, so those are the 2 drills, guys. That's what I want you to focus on today. Get this kettlebell snatch down, because I'm going to have another video, part 4. We're going to put that together. Then I'm going to have some awesome kettlebell snatch full workout videos you can do. But first, I want you to get this down safely and effectively, and this is what it's all about, and this is how you start. All right, so get this down, practice the drills. If you haven't seen part 1 or part 2 of this video, or this series, my kettlebell snatch series, check those out here. And if you haven't subscribed, you got to subscribe, man, because you know what? Then you're going to know when my next video, part 4, comes out, my kettlebell snatch series. And if you haven't grabbed my free 5-minute full body kettlebell finisher video, grab that below in the description. It's free. It's an excellent full body finisher to finish every workout with, any kettlebell workout, any workout you're doing. Awesome workout I like to finish with. Finish strong, finish well. Right? So until next time, guys, have a great day. Expect success. Get after it. Go for your goals. Realize that you're making progress one day at a time, little by little, and you're getting after it, and that's what it's all about. Progress, each step, one day at a time. I'm here for you. If you have any help, put your comments in the questions below. Anything you need help with, any little things, or if you'd like to see any more videos like this or similar, or any other videos, let me know what you like. And of course, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share it with anyone that could benefit from this video, or any one of my YouTube videos here. Greatly appreciate that, because I'm trying to really help spread the safe instructional videos, get those out there with using a kettlebell, because so many people do it wrong. So many people are going to injure themselves, and I'm trying to prevent that and trying to make you stronger and make you better. So have an awesome day, guys. Get after it today, and I'll see you in the next video. Let's get this kettlebell snatch down. Go get it.